Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. It is a name synonymous with residential real estate in Indiana more than 100 years. Now, Indianapolis-based F.C. Tucker Company is under new ownership after being acquired by Pittsburgh-based Hanna Real Estate Services. It's a move the combined company says will expand its footprint and service offerings. The F.C. Tucker Company name will remain. And CEO Jim Litten is here now with more on the acquisition and a look at what continues to be a crazy housing market. Jim, as always, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gary. It's good being with you.
A lot of people, myself included, really got the attention when I saw the deal with the Pittsburgh-based firm. F.C. Tucker Company, such an iconic brand, iconic name in Indiana. Why do the deal? What will this deal mean?
Well, Gary, all businesses today, the bigs are getting bigger, and we knew we needed a bigger footprint. The Hanna family is much the same as we are, their company. They're the largest independently owned real estate company in America. They're in 10 states. We've been good friends with them for 10 years. And certainly over the years, we've had all kinds of different companies express an interest to merge with the Tucker Company or buy the Tucker Company. And I wanted someone that was just like us. So we formed a partnership with them. And this partnership, they have part of the ownership. I still retain a significant portion of the ownership. And then two senior executives in the Tucker family, Pat Perdue and Donna Krebs, have a piece of the ownership. Yeah. The benefit to us is that it puts us on a bigger footprint. It's going to give us more relocation leads, bigger tech platforms, and all the other things that bigness brings.
Yep. And again, very familiar with that company, the F.C. Tucker Company name, which has been around for so long, remains as well. Jim, I have to ask you about the state of the housing market. You've been in the business for a long time, and it continues to be crazy.
Gary, I've never seen anything like it in my career. Several years ago in the California market, they talked about homes getting multiple offers on them. Right. And the fact of the matter is, it's very common anymore when a property is listed that multiple offers come in on it and people are paying over list price. The inventory right now is down about 35% from where it was this time last year. Yeah. But, and one of the things that happened with COVID, when we were quarantined in March of last year, strategically, we were sitting down trying to plan what it was going to do to the housing market. Never in our wildest dream did we think the housing market would recover and the way it did.
Yeah. So it continues to be very much a seller's market. Mm-hmm. Do you see anything out there in the tea leaves that suggests that might change at all?
Gary, the only thing that's going to change it is if the economy slows down, interest rates go up, maybe unemployment goes up. But of course, unemployment right now is going down, right? And consumer confidence is going up. So new construction, you and I have touched on new construction. They can't build them fast enough. And plus, the cost of new construction.
Yeah, is that coming down a bit though? The labor issue has been big. Lumber prices, obviously. See that moderating at all?
Recently, the last couple of weeks, the lumber prices have started moderating. But if you go back 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, builders were reluctant to even quote a price on a new home because they didn't know what their pricing was going to be, 3 or 4 months out.
Yeah. As you look around the state, do you sense that, for the most part, it's kind of a similar story around the state?
Absolutely. As I visit with our partners around the state, whether it's Evansville or Fort Wayne, whether it's South Bend or the region, or the college towns, everybody has got this inventory problem going on right now.
Kind of looking in the crystal ball, as you look at the second half of 2021 into 2022, your thoughts on what we might expect? Mortgage rates have continued to be, very low. Where do we see things going? Yeah.
Well, if you listen to Jerome Powell, what he's saying, what the Fed's saying, is that they're not going to raise rates until inflation starts going up. Well, it appears to me that inflation is starting to go up right now. And then they said the other key ingredient would be they wouldn't raise rates until unemployment got below pre-COVID levels. So I think you're going to, a lot of the economists are saying these rates are going to hold through next year, which if it does, I don't see this housing market abating at all.
Great perspective, as always, from Jim Litten, the CEO at F.C. Tucker Company. Jim, great to see you, and congratulations on the deal as well.
Thank you very much, Gary.
All right.